Hey, what's up, Will? Your boy G Shrimp, everybody, favorite baby daddy, voice of the street, man. And today we in, well, breaking news, y'all. We in Atlanta with it, pardon the body. Look, the feds have re-indicted Boosie, y'all. Y'all know he just had beat his gun case. He just got off house arrest. And he just was finna start enjoying his freedom. And guess what? They re-indicted him. Boosie being an old seasoned gangster, this should not have surprised him at all. And let me explain why. The same thing happened to me. When you fighting a gun case and you beat it on emotion or something, and this is for your people who ain't never been through the system. He beat this case on like emotion. That means you put in emotion and they found a fault with the court and then they dropped the case or whatever, but the motion is the reason they did it. They want him to take it to trial. Until he take this case to trial and he been found not guilty by a judge or a jury, they can charge you many times as they want, y'all. They can indict him 2 more times, 3 more times. Every time, if he beat this case and he don't take it to trial, they can re-indict him. So what they want to do with Boosie, what you need to do is lace him up and get ready to go in that courtroom, bro, because that's what they want you to do. And I'm going to tell you what, another thing, Boosie, you have got too old to not show no growth. I mean, you want to stick to the gangster code and all that. You was the last motherfucker gangster left. Pardon the body he made me. You was the last gangster left. The police watch every interview. You was the only one around here. Man, I don't like a snitch. I can't stand that rat rule. They work hard to try to get people to cooperate and flip these guys in every department. And here you is on Vlad, the biggest platform, and you setting out to all the young blacks that they working against, don't snitch. They don't want you on that platform, and they want you to shut the hell up. And you won't do it. I don't understand why you and that white boy is so close, but y'all not friends like you think, bro. Because he been to the pulled to the side and said, you know what, Boosie, I think I'm going to do something to help your image. And he said, what? Man, I'm going to ask you all questions, and you're going to have to talk good about some law enforcement. You're going to have to act like you respect them. You know, be like, man, I'm done with the police, man. I mean, I'm for real, y'all. It's called finessing, even if you lying. When you turn on these cameras, action. You can be who you want to be, say what you want to say, and you need to say something to make them police say, all right, okay, he learned his lesson. Let's get on this new guy. You never say nothing to shake them off you. That's why they stay on you. They can't stand you. They know allegedly you done got away with the bodies already. You got the boy Marlo Mike locked up allegedly. Y'all, I'm going to say allegedly. For them bodies. They know that that's in your case file. You still walking around like you about that life. Okay, y'all ride with them. Okay, you smart enough to have illegal guns. You don't do nothing illegal and all that. But your mouth speaks criminal activity, bruh. You speak up on criminal activity and you act like it's okay. When you don't never say nothing positive like, man, hey, bro, y'all need to stop trying to shoot each other and kill, man. It's time for us to stop. You wouldn't you believe, bro? I came out here, I didn't have no security today, man. I'm done with this street life demonstration, bro. I'm not riding with no more guns, man. I'm not. doing it, man. I'm not gonna be disrespectful when the police pull me over. I'm gonna be yes sir, yes ma'am. I'm gonna let them do their job and get on the way. That's what they want to hear, so they can, even if they think it in their mind, we've finally broken. That's what you want them to think. Or better yet, you got to be like all the other OGs. When we done, man, I'm done, bro. I ain't got another. Look, when you hear me say, I ain't got another day to get them people. I might use it in my own slang how I say, but I mean that. And that lets them know, yeah, he done. I think G Shrimp done. G Shrimp said he ain't got another day to give us hunkies. They'll laugh at something like that, but they know you serious. They know you serious. You act like you ain't learned no lesson at all, bro. They're going to keep indicting you, and then for you to be such a gangster, you ain't said yet, man, let's lace them up and go to trial. You missed your shot, buddy. You just said you had an honest judge, a fair judge. You missed him. I bet you won't have him next time. That's why they dropped your case, sir. That's why they dropped your case, sir, to get that case out that honest judge courtroom. I guarantee you the next judge you have will not be so honest. He go be more like the DA. He said he had an old white DA that didn't like him and said, looked at him saying, wipe me down. Mister, write me down in my courtroom. He might not know him, but I bet his grandkids know you. And somebody told him who you are. Let me let what Boosie say happen. Look. Listen to this, y'all.
Man, bro, like, I didn't even know he knew my song. I couldn't do nothing but, I was like, young bro, like, personal, man. That's prosecutor misconduct. He looked at me and said, wipe me down. It surprised me, bro. It surprised me. I was like, then the dudes I was in the tank with, I had two Mexicans, they saw it. They was off, bro. They was like, man, they was mad, bro. Like, he surprised everybody that day, bro.
Now this after he done beat the case.
Thank God, attorneys. Yeah. Ready to go cross season. I'm finna take a vacation. This really was a bump in my life, and I done made it over that bump. Now it's time to enjoy my happiness.
Yeah, well, congratulations.
Here y'all go.
It's going around that he's been recharged, and it sounds like the feds did decide to recharge him because the Ninth Circuit had vacated the Duarte decision.
Right, so the Ninth Circuit, after the dismissal, vacated the Duarte decision. They're going to hear it en banc in September. So I am frankly just shocked by the fact that the government decided to move forward with charges now, just given what's been going on in developing in Second Circuit case law around the country, including in the Ninth Circuit. They recalled the Duarte decision. They depublished it so that the entire Ninth Circuit, the court as a whole, can re-review it. I am not expecting a different decision. And if you look at what decisions are coming down from other circuits around the country, other circuits are in alignment with what the Ninth Circuit found, and I believe that ultimately the Supreme Court will be in alignment when the issue comes before them, probably in the next year or so. But they refiled charges. We will again move for dismissal. There are a couple of other motions that I will be filing in addition to raising the Duarte and Second Amendment challenges. We'll be moving to dismiss on additional grounds in the coming weeks. This is, a case where Mr. Hatch was charged, as you know, initially by the state.
Now here, the mistakes he's making. Now this is what the lawyers do now, because if they can beat the case in the motion, they don't have to go to trial. This lady need to lace them up and get ready. Like, you know what? We're going to trial. Let's see what y'all got. The reason they keep indicting him because they got him dead to right, y'all. They got a video surveillance picture, not one, maybe 20 of them, with Boosie walking around out there when he was in Cali with that gun in his back. And trust me, I'm gonna pack plenty pistols. When you put them guns in your back, the first thing you do under habit is pull that shirt over it. Boosie had that shirt up for a reason. He wanted the ghetto to know he had it on him. He underestimated how much the police hated him. He underestimated how hot the area was. And that people film everything. Nowadays, these people be snitches and may never talk to the police but once. All they have to do is be Instagram friends or Facebook friends. And when they see something that they want him to see, they tag him in it. And he be like, oh, one of my CIs just tagged me in this. Holy shit. He got a picture of Little Duck with an AK-47. Oh my God. Hope he can zoom in on that. Oh, he's zooming in too, yeah. Oh God, he got the serial numbers. Technology has advanced, y'all. Technology has advanced so much where the police job is so much easier. So much easier. That y'all would never know who's snitching. The police was watching simultaneously lives. And then sometime they be on your channel and you won't even know it. So you might not have to even be a snitch. The fact that you live, you snitching enough because anybody can watch it. So that's why I be saying I don't understand why any street nigga would want to be going live, but they do. And they got Boosie with that gun in his back out there, y'all. And they pulled him over and they charged him. They let him go in California under a rule, and they know he could beat that case because they said he had to run a car, and they got a law out there. People leave things and run a car. They can just say, hey, he didn't know nothing was in the car. But it was in his bag and all that. They gave him a break. The state was going to throw that case out. They threw it out, and the feds came and picked him right up. Then, y'all, he should have knew something wasn't right then. The feds on me. And the feds don't give up that easy. Emotion, and let me tell y'all something else that's going to shock you. That it shouldn't. Well, I don't know about this one. But, well, when Young Thug beat this trial, his case in the mistrial, they are going to re-indict him. They're going to re-indict him. And I'm going to tell you why. I told y'all this. Fannie Willis allegedly was dating Big Nut. That's where all this smoke is coming from. And that's why Wine Left and usually them team getting all the breaks and Young Thug them ain't getting none. Why? Because they got the head district attorney on their side. She's not with them, but she know why they won. She know they slanging iron for her man, and she can't publicly speak out about it. But the fact they get all that leniency in her courtroom means a lot. Means a lot. They likely gave YNF and Lucy the keys to the door, y'all. She just wrote a letter, y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. The lead attorney, not the lead attorney, Fannie Mae, wrote a letter, y'all, to the board, parole board, telling them they do not deny y'all letting YNFM Lucci out on his first chance he's eligible for parole or when he has done half of his time. when you first come up for parole. So when his first time up for parole, it's going to be granted because they got a letter from the state's attorney. Not only one state's attorney, the lead prosecuting attorney. They go honor that. They go be like, oh, they... Because they know they really shouldn't have charged him, but they did. Because he was bogus. They went over there and slung that iron. But they charged him with a murder that he didn't do. They charged him because they went over there and slid. And your man got killed. So, hey, it should have been self-defense, period, from them other guys. They should have charged them other guys too, but they didn't. It was just so much smoke in the city. He got caught up in some Young Thug heat. So they had to look like they was at both of them. That's why he was in jail drinking lean and laying back like he was, because he already knew the play. They got me, man. I got to sit down for a minute. Yes. He just in jail getting high. Doing something he normally do. You know what I mean? He in there got pictures of syrup and pouring this, and he in there with big drinks. And he doing it all, and he recording on the cell phone. A lot of times we be our own worst enemy. I seen on Law and Order the other day, where it was FBI Files, or the new FBI show. They say, they recording this, they went raided a gambling house. And they said, they got cameras up. He said, oh, criminals recording their own footage. That's just stupid. You know what I mean? He said, wow, criminals are recording their own evidence. This is what he said. Criminals are recording their own evidence. That's just stupid. And that's what they think about all these videos that they get to watch. Let me see what G-Shrimp talking about. Let me see if he gonna make a mistake. We gonna get on him as soon as he get out of his body. You know, don't think no Chicago police don't watch this. They keep an eye on everything, y'all. And hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I went to the police station on traffic. Traffic, y'all. This one they just had took my car. This was last year. I went on traffic. I was in and out of there so quick. They wrote me 3 tickets, towed the car. I went back there. And the turnkey, he like, and man, you crazy as hell, man. He said, I be watching you on YouTube, man. He fingerprinted me. I can't laugh or I'm not happy to see him, no subscriber. I'm mad. So what? You know, not glad to see you, nigga. Yeah, I watched the one you, yeah, alright. With my cell, I go to cell, I sit down. I can't even lay down, girl. I lay down, think like it's gonna be about 4 or 5 hours. I lay down, he come back there, get up, man, come on, let's go. What? Let's go. I'm like, let's go? Why y'all ain't bring me in here then? He like, man, they know who you is, bro. Your fingerprints pop so quick, ain't it? He said, I barely even hit the thing. They ding. Your prints back. My prints back already, man. You in the system. I'm like, walk me right out the door. Now, if I'm just well, I won't say low class, I'm just a hot ranking gang member in Chicago, street guy. Don't you think somebody like Boosie, big time rap star, street guy, they keeping an eye on? And he ain't seemed like he learned his lesson. I done learned my lesson. Well, I ain't learned my lesson. I ain't got my driver's license all the way together yet, but I ain't got money like Boosie. If I had money like Boosie, I surely would. And I'm sure working on it because I was halfway there then. I didn't go to jail for my license. I went to jail for the plates that somebody had tampered with. You know, faulty plates on the car, man. I'm talking about just crazy. You can't trust some people, man, no farther than you can kick them. You try to do a favor with a guy, buy a car from a friend and think, oh, he got plates and everything, and boy, cars from the auction, yeah, alright, trust me. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about Boosie. Yes, Boosie is, I ain't gonna say he done. He back in there. Now, I don't know if they go let him back out on house arrest because he did so good. One thing he did good this time, he followed all the rules and he cut the ban off. Now, they might even let him go back on house arrest again because they like, all they concerned is we finna start over. We're not out to hurt you and keep you confined. But you go do some time when we say guilty or not guilty. Boosie I don't need no motion lawyer no more. He need to tell her, let's go and take this one here to trial. But that evidence they got against him, and when they pulled that car over, they had them guns in the bag. And you got to watch your people with these FOI cars because they try to get slick. Man, I got an FOI car, man, I can carry a gun. But they be at the house with different selection. They got 4 guns. 3 of them registered, but 1 of them ain't. That's his throwaway or whatever. But then, man, I'm taking this one because I'm riding with dude. I might have to use this. And they riding around with FOI paperwork, but an illegal gun. Don't you know that people go check the serial numbers on that? That's when somebody slacking. I hate when people slacking. They smart, but every now and then they go dumb. You know, they go dumb. That means they just slacking sometimes. Everybody do it sometime. It'll be the days you be like, oh man, I gotta go all the way to my house to get the legal guns, but I got this one over here at my mama's house. I got to get the work real quick. Let me take this one. They put it in their holster and act like it's that. You know, Boosie them, that's what's going on with Boosie, y'all. So, let me know what y'all think about this. And it doesn't surprise me at all, though. Because, y'all, I went through it. But guess how I beat my case? I had to take it to trial. And guess what? I beat my case in trial. I have copped out to every case I had, y'all. But that case there, I felt that case wasn't mine. They found the old weapon in the house that I had no knowledge of. I had lived in the house, but unfortunately we still owned the house. You know, it was the same building I inherited. It's always been my address. It's the address the police got. It's the house. Nobody's criminals in the house but me. So whenever they want a warrant for this house, they put my name on the search warrant. I ain't lived in the house in 5 years. I hadn't lived in the house in 5 years. I'm staying at my girl crib with her. And me and my wife had another apartment. So when the warrant come down and they show me, I'm like, well, that's just on that. They like, I'm thinking, oh, I hope this ain't my girl address. When they said 7301, I'm like, I don't stay there. I smile like, oh, stay there. Hey. Yeah, my room right there. It was nothing in my room, y'all. You hear me? They found things all over the house. Nothing in my room. You know what my judge said? Are y'all sure y'all got the right guy? And said, yeah, we got the guy. The guy still one name. He said, sound like the defendant has the cleanest room in the house. Y'all didn't find nothing in this room. But y'all found weed in this room, this in that room, gun in that room. Only thing they found in my room was proof of residency. That means your ID for people who never been to trial and don't know what these terms mean. Proof of residency is your ID or any mail or something. When they come in your house on the raid, they want to find mail with your name on it so they can say, yeah, he lived here. This is proof of residency. And you ladies that got Section 8, be careful if you're dealing with a thug or a criminal. If they put a warrant with your address on it, you're going to lose your Section 8. You're going to lose your Section 8. You know, I'm blessed that my girl didn't have to go through that. My girl was pretty sharp, you know. She watched me pretty good. When the people raided my house, she cleaned her house so good. She found things I didn't even know she knew was over there. She found one of them things, and I'm like, how you know it was there? She said, because I kicked your shoe one day when I was cleaning up, and it was heavy. I knew, okay, this. But she straightened them up, just clean them up, didn't bother. But when the people came to my house, she like, oh, they might come here next. She got everything out her house. You know, you need sharp women like that when you out here in these streets, y'all. You need women like that around you. You can't have no women that can't think when you ain't around. She don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You need to do something. She said she walked right out there. Woo! Hey, come here. She seen one of my little guys, take this out here, man. Hold this down for the G. He'll be back. They up there on it. Ooh. He like, oh, yeah, I see him. He like, yeah, I don't want him to come over here. She put everything else in the bando next to her crib. You know, which was cool because I never been in there. I don't know nothing about that building. She knew ain't nobody there that she did what she did, y'all. But hey, let me know what y'all think about the Boosie situation, man. You know, I don't feel sorry for Boosie because I think Boosie should have grown up by now. You know, I really do. Like for instance, y'all see how grown up 50 Cent has gotten? You know what I mean? Do y'all see how grown up 50 Cent have gotten, how he have learned? See, people who have really been through things, but people done tried to kill them, the police done tried to lock you up and things like that. When they get a hard on for you and they want you, bro, they'll get on you. You know, like I said, I beat my case on the motion and they re-indicted me. The lady told me when they threw the case out on the technicality, she said, well, I'm going to re-indict you anyway. I'm like, yeah, all right. Yeah, as long as I can go home, I don't care. But I was so mad, I didn't even really want to go home, y'all, because you really got to recondition yourself. When you go home and then like 30, 40 days, they take you right back to jail. That hurt you, bro, because you got to recondition your mind to being locked up. You got to get things set up, commissary, a deck that you might like. Ain't no ops on it. You get along with everybody on it. There's a lot of things go on in these jails, and you be like, oh, my God. You got to go through all this again, you know. Man. You know, I was on the smooth deck. You know, I'm like, I had money over there. I'm like, man, I ain't even finna go home. And one of the guys like, man, just go on, go shrimp. Even this for 10 minutes, just go home for a minute. You know, I knew you should stand here. Because I really was contemplating not leaving because the DA had told me, I'm going to re-indict you. And let me tell you another thing about when they re-indict you. When they re-indict you, you have to start all over. This is the process. They will send you the paper in the mail. You have been re-indicted. You are to appear in circuit court such and such on this day. You go to circuit court, they tell you got to be bonded over. You got to go see the grand jury. You go to the room, the Grand Chief Justice, Judge, right? You go see him. He Mr. Jewett. Your case is assigned to Markham Courtroom out there on Broadview, such and such, such and such. Boom. Now, when you go out there on that first court date, technically you do not have a bond. They can arrest you as soon as you step in that courtroom. So when I went to the courtroom, they said, Mr. Jewett. I said, yes. He said, can you afford a lawyer? I'm like, yes, sir. He said, you can afford a lawyer? I'm like, yes, sir. I need time to get it. He said, okay, I can give you 30 days, Mr. Jewett. But make sure when you come back with your lawyer, you got to discuss a bond. We have to discuss your bond. I said, okay. I turned around and walked out. It was a lawyer sitting there like, that nigga, that was too smooth. I'm gonna do, he know what's really going on. So he like, hey, slow down. He said, did you understand what the judge said in there? I'm like, yeah. He said, you know what he mean by bond when you come back? I'm like, yeah. That means I got to talk about a bond, and I'm going to have to post that bond that day. He like, yeah. So next time you come, you're going to be arrested. I said, no. But guess what? I'm glad it wasn't today. And he like, oh, yeah. So I knew that because I could have went that day. That's why I said, yeah, I could afford a lawyer because I knew it was stalling. Give me a time. And guess what? When I went back, I came with a lawyer. And guess what, y'all? I had my sister. I got a god sister that mom. God bless her. Well, she ain't deceased, but God bless her. My sister, she a little crazy, y'all. Her name Deborah Brown. Boy, my mama adopted her kind of at the church. And she been like our goddaughter, our sister. And I needed $500. I had $4. So we called her. She go meet us at court with $100. We gets out there, get a lawyer his little fee he need. He goes up there. He does a good job. He get me the lowest bond I ever had in history. You know, he said, we're going to talk about this gun because he said, it's not like Mr. Jewett had the gun and was out in the street raving around and wasn't running around with the gun. He said they said the search warrant on his house. They found the gun in a wall, and they charged Mr. Jewett. So we're acting for a house arrest or at least a reasonable bond, So I never forget the words he said, y'all. And the judge said, well, there be no house arrest in this case. He said, but I will give him a reasonable bond, $25,000 to walk. So that means I had to come up with $2,500 to get out of jail. So when you have a lawyer, you be the first one to go in front of the judge. I am the first one to be arrested. My sister out there like, what is this? I didn't pay for him to go to jail. Why he going to jail? What's going on? So she trapped the lawyer. What's up, man? What's up? He's like, hey, he's all right. I got him a decent bond. He can bond. How much is bond? He told her and everything. And they walking out. My mama, she calculating. My wife calculating. Okay, we got this at the house. We go do this. We can put this. And she like, y'all want him to come home now? He's like, yeah. She said, y'all can give me this money back? She's like, yeah. She said, I got that on a credit card. That's the new thing that they allow y'all. They let you bond out with credit cards now. And she went and swiped that card. It had just $2,500 on it. They said, well, it's going to cost a fee to bond him out. And the lady said, you might not want to bond him out on your credit. She like, But you're trying to say my brother ain't worth getting out of jail? She said, If it was your family member, she said, you just sent to China to get the money to get your family member. She's like, no, I got another credit card. Got $3,000 limit on it. One got $5,000. She swiped that card. She said, I want him out of there. So I go down there, I'm in the room. You comes in the room in the back. All the inmates back here got on their uniform from the penitentiary or the county jail. You got street clothes on. We call this snatched out of court. Just when you get snatched out of court. And everybody is like, damn, they snatched dude out of court. Because that's a be the meaning. You finna go do your time, or they just catching up with you, but they snatch you out of court, or you did something wrong with the judge and the judge snatched you out of court. Maybe you violated your bond or something, but I come in there and they like, man, they snatched you out of court. I'm like, yeah, I just got a bond. They like, oh, you go try to bond out? I'm like, yeah, I got to make a phone call first. I didn't even know, because I'm knowing I got money here. I got to do this. I got to move some things around, Plus, I got to call out of town for where the big money at, y'all. If you know, I had to call out of town where the big money at, right? I get in there, they snatched 2 more people out, boom, boom, because the same lawyer got 2 or 3 more defendants, and they all had kind of the similar situation. One of them had took some time, and the other one had took a plea. So they came in on this same day. So now it's 3 of us. The beta come get us out of that quick. And he like, come on, y'all, let's go. He finna take us downstairs. Put us in another bullpen. When he come down there, we walking, he said, Mr. Johnson, you took a plea of 4 years. And said, I forgot what the other guy had did something, I just said it. And then he like, Mr. Jewell, your family is posting. I'm like, hold on, what you say about me? I thought I heard it, but then I'm like, maybe I'm just hearing what I want to hear. Because, I know he didn't say my family posting. I know he didn't say that. So when he putting you in the bullpen, he handing everybody their bag lunches because you go eat and go in the bullpen. Eat and go in the bullpen. When I reach for the bag, like, you don't get no lunch, man. Yeah, go in there. I'm like, what? Go in there. When I go in this bullpen, there's all white boys in here. I'm like, oh yeah, this is definitely the bond out room here. This was definitely bond out room. I sat down 2-3 minutes. They come in there, Mr. Jewett. They walked me up some stairs. You would not believe it, y'all. Walked me up some stairs, and I popped up right there on the floor. My people were standing there. I said, freedom ain't never that close. I know you lying to me. You telling me if I could have got through one door, I could have been out of here? Or better yet, you still got to get past them guards at the thing. But I'm just thinking, you know how you think crazy when you're going through situations. Dang, is that easy to get out? Surprised ain't nobody escaped from this place yet. But that's not a good thing, because they go turn your people's life upside down. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, y'all. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Now, earlier, y'all see me do the story of the police officer that shot the lady down. Oh, my God. That's just terrible. My notes said, that's crazy. This lady called 911. Her name was Sonja Mason. And this guy, his name was something Gates. I had my notes right here. Sean Gates, his name was. Yup, it popped in my head. Sean Gates. No, his last name wasn't Gates. His last name was something else. And he, Coleman or something. And he shot the lady in her head, y'all. And let her bleed out. When I tell you some police ain't it, I mean that. And when I tell you some of them are not to be played with, I mean that too. Sometimes you just need to know your role. I be telling people, like I used to tell my wife, you get too emotional. You get aggressive. Your body language talk too much, and she used to get upset when the police be around. I always was calm as a cucumber, y'all. I survived a stop that lasted 2 hours, y'all. I'm sitting in the back of the car, and they just running my name, and they contemplating on what they want to do. They stalling, really. But it was a driver who was in charge, and it was a little rookie over here. And my wife sitting there, she been in the car 2 hours, so she mad. We own the block of the house where me and her have our apartment at. We got our little McDonald's. We finna go in and eat. It done got cold. She gets out the car. Boom! Because she's mad. Like this. MF's finna take him to jail. What they waiting on? Go on, take me to jail then. Damn. Now they finna take the car and everything. So she's showing her disrespect and she's mad. The police looks, he said, what's wrong with her? I said, she probably think y'all finna take me to jail, man. She saying he made a decision yet. I said, but she don't know, man. He said, man, what you want me to do, man? I said, man, I'm not going to even answer that question, bro, because I know you know what I'm going to say, man. I want you to let me go. So I don't even want to answer that, bro. You answer that. That's your decision. I don't call no shots in here. You really go ask me what I want to do? Let me go then. And he's like, man, I don't like taking people's cars. He said, I can't really write you a ticket because you ain't got no license, valid license. And if I write you a ticket, I'm going to have to take your car and all that. He run down, but he was one of those police who didn't like taking people's cars. So he stalled for 2 hours and he gave me a break, let me go. Would you believe, maybe 6 months later, probably less than that, he gets pulled over. And guess who's driving, y'all? Because the passenger, he said, I'll take it. He beating on the thing. He could tell he was hyper. I'll take it. I'm like, and his partner looked, they said, you'll take it? He said, yeah, I'll take it. But he like, nah, I ain't gonna take his car. Would you believe when I got pulled over again, this driver was driving, he took that car. And that day hurt me so bad, y'all. Would you believe my wife had a traffic warrant? It made me so mad at her because I'm like, Sandy, I'm out here selling drugs, I'm doing this, I cannot, I got to keep up with my own court dates. I cannot keep up with your court dates. You can keep up with all my court dates, baby. You telling me tomorrow you got to go court, baby. You know, you can't keep up with your own court date? She had a warrant pop up in the system, y'all. They like, Sandra, what you been doing? She like, nothing. They like, you think it's her? Because she's so classy and everything. They like, this can't be her. They said, run it through the DMV, see if you can get a picture. They run her name through the DMV. Would you believe she had on the same outfit in the picture that she had in the DMV? She had on the same outfit. I'm like, oh my God, Sandy, that's you, baby. You got the shirt on today. Oh my God. He likes, damn. Man, I swear to God, y'all, they took me to jail. I'm sitting there. If you ever been mad, because this is when street life gets to you. Y'all ask people, do we get tired of running the streets? A lot, y'all. And you really get tired, seem like when you starting to get ahead. You know, I felt I had a dope line that was rolling real good. I'm talking, man, they messing with me at the right time. But, man, I don't want my girl to go to jail. Now they finna take my car and my woman to jail. I'm sitting here, I'm mad. I'm so tired of this shit, bro. I'm so tired of this shit. I really want to jump up and put my hands on these police, but I can't. You know, I got tears coming out of my eyes. You know, like you cry tears of joy, you cry tears of madness. It ain't like no, it's like you holding back tears because you so mad, you know. So, you know, people coming in and they looking, they like, what he being charged with? And dude looked up, he was like, shit, he said, you finna go home. She wasn't going to jail. He said, I don't know why he cried. He said, I don't know why he cried, you know, because he thinks, because they like, damn, what y'all got him on? This nigga got tears coming out of his eyes, wasn't it? I'm like, man, I was just hurt, bro. I was just hurt. And this another thing you learn, side bitches ain't on nothing. This chick can be on time every time. I tell her, okay, my girl went to jail. I need you here tomorrow, babe. They took my car. I got to go bomb my girl out of jail. I need you here at 9 o'clock. Okay. I said, I need her there at 8 o'clock. This bitch full of at 9:15. I said, you dirty bitch. I ain't got time to argue with her though. Hit it. Get on out there. You better drive it like you trying to make up some lost time too. Because I'm looking at her like, you dirty. You just done lost 1,000 points, bitch. I swear to God. And this is it for you. You know, I'm like, I'm done with her. You bogus. Anyway, I goes out there, court closed, y'all. I can't find my wife. But I paid attention to everything. I knew her ex-husband had a brother that was a Cook County sheriff that worked there. And I had to call my wife, got 4 daughters. I called one of her daughters and like, hey, I need you to call your uncle and tell him that your mama in jail. And woo, I ran it down to her. She got right on it. Called me back, yeah, Shrimp. He called me. He said he found mama and her mom $400. How much you got? I said, I got $400. She like, well, I only need $2. I'm finna pull up on you. Get that? I'm like, yeah, alright. I guess she wanted to put something on it, felt like, I don't need all that. She probably might have had 400. Like, well, I give up 2. I only need 2. I'll put this on my bond and whatever. I had the whole thing though, so I'm sitting up here. They go pay a bond. I'm laying up with my other chick. And she like, you would buy me out if I go to jail? I'm like, yeah. If you went to jail, I bought you out. She just smiled like, damn. I'm sitting there until the phone call come. You out? Yeah. And I was able to grab me, y'all. When I tell you street life is nothing you want to go through, trust me, it is nothing you want to go through. Boy, I got some stories for you. Listen, don't think I'm just no lame sitting in here telling stories, talking about things on the internet. I'm doing this job because this keep me out of trouble. I never thought I would get paid for this. I started out just telling these stories like I was just telling them one day, just to be doing something. And then it started getting bigger and bigger, and people started liking the stories, and they was asking for things. And I got so many subscribers, and they built up, and before you know it, bam. Took me a while to get monetized because I hadn't heard of the word, y'all. I was doing it for free. For 3 years, I was doing it free. And then when I started hearing about it, and I looked into it, because a word don't mean nothing to you if you don't know what it means or you haven't heard of it. So sometimes people be trying to low blow you. You need to learn how to use your screenshot. I'm like, what is that? And somebody said something to me one day, you need to learn how to use a thumbnail. I'm like, what is that? I looked it up. Oh, thank you. That's why I take all the advice, y'all. All the little information. One of the guys just called me today with some information on something like, gee, what you need help with, man. Shout out to my boy Chicago Rob called me and was like trying to help, gave me some information on some stuff. I looked into it too already, Guess what? One of my computers, and this is the crazy thing when you're doing too, y'all, is sometimes I don't use this phone. You don't have enough memory on it. I don't use this one. This is other phone. This computer has a beautiful camera on it. Y'all see this is high quality. But I didn't use it so much and I ran the memory down. This is another computer I bought after this computer. But the camera ain't as clear. So when y'all see it, sometimes it's a little fuzzy. I have to use it because this one have more memory on it than this one, because this computer here is like 5 years old. This one like 2 years old. So I'm trying to clean out some of the stuff, but unfortunately I got so much going on. I need everything that's on it. So all I can do is erase the video when I make it and try to do it like that. And that's how I'm rocking it. But I got an HD camera right here. But I had to make sure the lighting is a certain way, y'all. And I broke one of my bulbs. So I'm just telling y'all why it seemed like the picture was perfect. And then it started back being a little fuzzy. Then it cleared back up. And then, so when you see videos that look higher quality than the other one, that's what's going on. But I'm talking about, listen, whatever you got to do to survive, y'all, do it. I'm talking about, for me not to be tech savvy, boy, I be working some things. I found out how to work this camera by accident. You hear me? By accident. I'll be alone a lot of times. So, because my woman stay in a different state from me, right? So, I don't be having people bothering me too much. So, a lot of times I'll be sitting here. I was looking at that camera one day. Never really knew how to operate it. And I was looking at the charger for it. It got a funny shape to it. I thought about the computer out there. Got the same shape. And I said, damn, that computer got that same shape out there. I said, I can probably try to plug it up to that computer out there. I got an old computer out there. And then I'm just sitting here thinking. And I'm like, when I charge it up, I plugs it up and put it in the wall. And I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm like, but damn, when I take the socket off, this socket, that's AC cord go in this computer. Now, I ain't tech savvy, so I wouldn't know this, y'all. I wouldn't know this. Let me get this here. I wouldn't know this, right? So I plugs it up and plug this up for this rundown while I'm talking. Underbody.
Design, develop, scale, repeat.
Yeah,
Wix
plugs
Studio,
it
the
up.
platform for agencies and enterprises.
And
Now renting a park.
I plugs it up. And bam. Naturally, it comes on. I open it up. Then I'm sitting there just looking at it. So I said, and naturally when I film, I goes to this thing. I goes to the recording where you record at, push that button. It's a new circle up there. I'm like, it can't be that easy. I know it can't be that easy. I pushed it, bling, it come on. I'm like, oh no, you lying. I know you lying. So a lot of time when you do your thinking and that time to yourself, you will figure out your own problems, y'all. And especially when you're not intoxicated and you got a clear state of mind. I do a lot of thinking. I figure out a lot of problems, y'all, just being calm. I am the calmest cat you will ever see, bro. But I am probably the wildest cat you'll ever see. When you turn me up, you be like, damn, bro, I wouldn't even believe you would go there like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm just calm, bro. You know, you don't have to play gangster when you really like about that life. You don't have to play like you are. Because when you about that life for real, you don't play with it. You know, like a lot of the old timers in the players I run there, hey, boy, stop playing. We say it all the time to each other. Hey, boy, what you doing? I'm finna walk to the car. Man, hold on. Let me walk you to the car. See, you playing. What, you playing with your life, boy. You already know all it takes is a car to spin this corner while you getting in your car and it's over with. You playing. You know you can have me walk you to the car. You know, sometimes people be... That's why I be feeling bad about G Money now. Ain't no way y'all in the studio and ain't nobody walk G Money to his truck, bro. And the guy hiding in the bushes somewhere. They supposed to have security on him. If the guy would have came out with that thing, they probably wouldn't have like, okay, we can't get him right here. Let's relocate. And maybe he would have survived the next attempt on his life. But they did him right there in the hallway, y'all, in the parking lot out there. And that's why I don't really like that boy that they said allegedly dropped the bag on, because I listened to the song. And he said, man, you Serena's son, nigga, I can't even kill you. Meaning he would have never touched NBA Youngboy. I'm fucking your sister. And I know your mama, boy, I can't even kill you, boy. I know your mama, boy, I can't even kill you, but you go stop playing with my name. And you, like NBA said, I don't like you, nigga, boy. Haters and envy. All the time NBA Youngboy was hanging around them, looking up to Fredo Bang and G Money now. He had hate in his heart. He wanted to be them. They was the man at the time. So when he became the man, he did not like them niggas. And he started trying to get them out the way, because he knew if they got in a position and got in this rap game and got that money like he had, it would be harder. But he really underestimated Fredo Bang, because Fredo Bang wasn't good as G Money rapping really at the time. But And G Money, this shit, man, I mean, that situation hurt me so bad. I discovered G Money on a Monday, y'all. I said, I like this cat. I'm gonna check him out. Same thing Freddie said, you know. Freddie from Dallas, man, he said, man, I like this guy. I'm gonna deal with him. Man, I said that on a Monday, Tuesday, like a Wednesday, like a Thursday. I looked up, I see they say rest in peace, Gino. I'm like, rest in peace. This nigga dead already? Every time I find a rapper, don't be long, he end up dead. I just become a Mo 3 fan. I like this cat, man. I'm gonna start messing with him, bro. Start looking into him. Next thing I know, Mo 3 dead. I said this in my other video because it don't matter. You can win 100 shootouts, y'all. You only got to lose one. When you guys get that in your head, you'll realize you can't never lack nan day. Because the war don't stop because you taking a break and you over here with this chick. Man, I'm finna chill out today, man. I ain't even on no gangster shit today, man. I'm finna be relax with her and chill out, man. Yeah, we finna ride up to McDonald's. No, you're not. No, you're not. You finna get what these niggas got for you that's outside laying on your car. And you ain't thinking about that today because you ain't in war mode. You ain't thinking about it. See, when you stop getting paranoid, it's when you get killed, y'all. You stay paranoid, you stay alive. The guys that walk out and look at the car on the corner and he slow his steps up and don't rush to his car, he survived. The guy that just walk out, didn't even look at the car at the stop sign, walk to his car and get in it, and they able to time him perfectly and boom, 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 boom. It's over with, bro. Unless you had a bulletproof car and you were trying to safely get in it, man. And some of you guys, if you got money, you should have bulletproof cars just for accident. Just in case you run past the wrong stop sign, bro. It don't have to be your smoke. It could be a robbery, attempt, or anything. Carjacking, anything. It's just the life we live in today. The music makes the street violent. The streets have got so violent. That's what it is. That's why everybody packing guns and doing this. But hey, it is what it is, man. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. We on the road to 20,000 subscribers, man. It's your boy G Shrimp. Everybody, fake baby daddy, voice of the street. I'm gonna plant you that dig you later. I'm through talking this over with. Plant you that dig you later.